monitor and play with it without doing something like see if this guy needs some help. You did see what happened, right? The little silver, what is that? Like a little, I don't know, little micro car drove off the road and into the fence. That must have been a hell of a ride. But apparently he's not injured, and there's nothing I can do. I asked him if I could do anything, and he's good. He's handling it, so he probably has. I would assume they're going to get an ambulance there. That's probably what you have to do anymore. So, this is driving is driving. It's dangerous. He's way over. And it is so foggy and snowy here that I can't see clear to get around the guy, sadly. I wish I could, but we're probably just gonna have to put up with this guy for a little while. Now I know where we're at. We're at basically the first bathroom. There's another bathroom. I was going to stop up here, but the conditions are pretty bad, so I'll just go down, and if I need to do a bathroom stop, I'll stop on County Road 28. I'm thinking I can snipe this guy now. Except I know that the road turns up here. So that's my issue here. But this guy probably wants to pass him too, but he's got the same issue I have. He can't see. None of us can see. He's from Texas, so he may not be as used to driving in this stuff as I am. Yeah, it's a little bit clear up here. I can actually see it in front of him. Getting all this camera. Because now I got a snowplow throwing snow up, which is, you know, we have vehicles coming. Yeah, we got, well, actually we have a lot of vehicles that were behind the snowplow. So I'm getting around it. I could see that corner. I could see nobody was coming. So we're gone. But this is a good example of what rabbit ears looks like on a relatively bad day. A little bit of wind. We're still down on the flats before Woods Landing. And I got my car floored and I can only go 60. This wind is pretty serious. So, quite something. It's typically windy out here, but I guess the storm is moving out, and apparently here in Laramie, it's just as windy going out as it was coming in. That's my guess. I'm assuming that this guy's okay. Yeah, let me just get out and just take a look, though. I just don't want to leave somebody here. Yeah, they're footprints. I didn't see them. Now that I've said that, though, you can probably see them. So that couldn't have been fun, but this is just nasty weather. I don't think it was blown over. It looks like it was probably blown off of the road or got hooked one of the drifts or something, and it pulled him into the bar ditch. But, well, I'm glad to see the windshield wasn't broken. Good. Sometimes they pass me. But today it looks to me like 14. I'm getting two roads confused. I'm getting 125, State Highway 125 and Highway 14 confused. Looks like we got a problem here. So I'll just kind of... Now this is one tricky ass little road. I'm gonna carefully get over and hit the spikes on that thing. Oh yeah. I'd like to have one of those. I used to have one of those. So that's what we're looking at today is, now you may have asked me why I didn't bother stopping. Well, they've got that well in hand. I don't need to be in their way. Big truck. You know, it's just a rough road. I'm not going to stop and talk to this guy. He's got his headlights on. He's probably waiting to get pulled out. Just gonna fare thee well. Pass. If there's an issue, it looks like something, you know, like they might need some help, like they might need some medical attention or something, and I'll go ahead and stop. Although I'm not a doctor, I only play one on TV. But what I can do is if my wheels are still on the tarmac, you know, and I'm not stuck, I could take somebody, you know, back into town. I'm not sure what Walden has in the way of doctors, but I bet they got a doctor or two there in Walden. They may even have a clinic of some kind. I don't think they've got a hospital though. And they're also polarized, and that helps a lot. So we've got another. Well, we got wind coming from. Oh, he got crunched pretty good. Wow. I'm trying to get around this guy. Mistake. Here we go. Yeah. You know, with our parents, when they needed help, I can probably pull this guy out. Let me see if I can. No, I'm not going to get it. Yeah, I don't have the weight of the horsepower. Okay, I'll get around him and see what we can do. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and back this over here. I think these guys can get it. So, yeah, no good. Well, I'm glad that the log, that truck full of logs was able to pull that guy out. I just didn't have the, I think if I would have had the traction, I could have pulled it out, but I wasn't able to get traction. And this is, at the end of the day, this is a little car. Now, guy said he was sleeping, his wife was driving, and she ended up going off the road. And I guess they're heading to Oregon. They were trying, so they're on Highway 30. Oh, Highway 30. Anyway, they ended up getting routed this way because of the wind up in Wyoming. I-80 was closed, they said, and that doesn't surprise me. I-80 is typically closed. You know, I wouldn't even, that was, well, when I saw how deep they were, because they were off in a really deep ditch. I mean, this is a high road with narrow shoulders and a really steep bar ditch. So I tried twice. We shoveled and, you know, tried to get him out twice, and that just wasn't happening. And I don't want to tear this vehicle up, and I don't want to get them stuck worse. So I tried to flag down a couple of the pickup trucks, but I wasn't really trying to fly. I was waving at them, and they were looking at the scene and everything. Well, this guy's pulling this guy out, so we're going to go on. But the guys in the truck that stopped to help, they saw that they saw me trying to pull him, and I'm kind of glad they did, because they saw that I wasn't getting anywhere with, you know, with it. I was moving him a little bit, but I wasn't able to get enough momentum built up to get him back on the road, because there was an easy 6 or 8 inch shoulder that he needed to climb up onto. But so they saw what was happening, and that worked out really well for the kid. So anyway, I guess we'll stop here for a moment. Okay. We'll take a break.